Hello and welcome back. Welcome back to the ruins of Telgarth, here in the southern point of the Angle of Mittelteil. Here we are to try to complete a couple of deeds, such as defeating evil men, and also defeating half-orcs, which count both as evil men and as orcs. It's like the worst of both worlds, right? So, the one problem we have is that, there will be some deeds that will take quite a while to finish. For example, defeating the orc kind, we're still on the non-advanced version of the Slayer deed, and then we have to defeat another 160 orcs. Anyways, so I don't think we'll be doing this in this episode. And just like that, we finished the Evil Manslayer of the Angle. Oh, we got a new deed, Slayer of the Angle, which I didn't realize we haven't gotten until now. In any case, welcome back, friends. Virtue cap reached, which means we're very compassionate. Hopefully that's true. So we can continue with, I don't know, discipline, why not? Next. And technically, we can linger here and keep defeating orcs, right? Or half-orcs in this case. But again, this will take a long time. And, I'm not prepared to finish this today. So instead, though... oh yeah, we finished the base Orc-kind Slayer, sure. And started the advanced. That's all fine and well. However, we'll continue further north and try to finish some of the other ones, like the many beasts and the dead. So I shall see you at a proper dead place. Well, they're already dead, lingering around here, the old breaker cowards. So why not? While we're walking this way, towards the place I had in mind, we can defeat some beasts as well, because we want to finish that deed as well. I just wanted to share with you my further plans. For now, it will be to find the last place in the troll shows that we haven't discovered yet, some form of ruin. And after we've done with a couple of more Slayer deeds here, which we'll do now, I would like to continue towards the Misty Mountains, which means there'll be some Slayer deeds and some other deeds that for the troll shows that we won't finish anytime soon, but that's okay. We'll eventually return to some places. If you recall, for example, we have some interesting bounty hunter deeds in Cardulan, which, and I slayed a goat like that. Wasn't even for a sacrifice or anything. Anyways, my mind is drifting away. What I was trying to say is that in Cardulan, which we pretty much thoroughly did all the quests we could find there and all the deeds, we still have the bounty hunter deeds that is kind of interesting because it has story behind each evil that we have to defeat there. There's a additional quest and additional information versus those Slayer deeds is just like defeat X number of this and that, right? Which is not as exciting. Anyways, I got a little carried away here in terms of where I went. We want to go to Ostwaren, which is a proper dead place, and I'm sure there we can finish the dead Slayer deed pretty quickly. Now, unfortunately, I don't think I'll even finish the infamous at this point Wolf Slayer deed. Again, I keep repeating myself, but there have been very few wolves overall. in the entirety of the troll show, such that despite us spending a very significant amount of in the troll shows and in the angle of Mitteltil combined at this point, we still, and also intentionally trying to complete the Slayer Deed, we still haven't, and we won't anytime soon. And I don't want to spend an eternity of time just doing that and nothing else, so it shall be completed at some point in the future, but it won't be today. No, it won't be today unless something extraordinary happens and a bunch of wolves attack us and we somehow complete that deed. But it's all fine and good. The good news is though that we've made quite a bit of progress on it finally, so eventually we shall be able to complete it. Okay, so without further ado, I'll meet you at Ostwarren. Well, actually, why don't we defeat this guy? Wait, do we only need one more? Oh, two more? Well, we might as well do it now if we could. Well, if we don't see another dead around here. Oh yeah, we do. Already over there. There is another one. So we don't even need to go to Ostwarren, which is an excellent spot, by the way, for the undead, because there were plenty of them there. There we go. One more. Now, let's see. Here we can recap. So, we want the ruins of the troll shows. We need to find the trapdoor lair somewhere, right? Which is not in here. Which is not in the angle of Mitteltil. So, but we'll do this today. The defeat many beasts, we'll do that today as well. Let's see. So, yes, Beast Lair of the Angle, we have it. Giant Slayer? We haven't even finished the initial Slayer Deed for the Giants, you know? That can be done. It won't be today. Orcine Slayer? Well, we need to defeat another 180 or so, or 160, so definitely not today. And a Troll Slayer? Well, we're into the advanced one, but I don't know. We can try. But again, we have other business that I think is more important. So, to recap, we'll finish those two that we have active here. Starting with, of course, the Beasts one now. So, I'll meet you guys once I'm almost done with that one, which won't be long from now. Also, by the way, the funny thing is that these Riverside events count for nothing. Not as a Dragon Slayer, Dragonkind Slayer, which there isn't one, nor as a Beast one. So it's quite perplexing to me that that's the case. Oh, another wolf. Okay. So yeah, this will be a rambling episode, as you guys can discern at this point already. You know, sometimes we ramble. So I will take you guys to this area around the pools, the river pools over here, because from my understanding, that's a good place to finish the Beast Slayer Deed. Okay, finally, I'll meet you over there now. Well, as I was climbing here, the beautiful countryside, I found a couple of beasts on my way too. So, you know, we don't even need to teleport to here or anything to be almost done with it. So let's just hang out here until we defeat 6 more beasts, right? And then we shall be done. Yeah, the wolf one is not too far. We need to defeat like another 30 wolves, but even that takes a while. These always count for something, either as a Warg Slayer Deed or as a Warg Deed that extends multiple regions, which I've at this point completed altogether. My point is that usually slaying a Warg is very useful, has proven to be. Less so in the future because I've done so many deeds related to orcs that now we only do the local ones. Let's see, and then we have this forest boar. Whoa! I got dazed. Okay. We don't care about the cowards here anymore. We certainly don't want to kill a fox. But here is the angle hunter. This shall complete this lair deed. Very well. Here we are. Another virtue cap reached. So we can move on to empathy. Very well. So now, guys, I have a long journey. Let me show you. We're going to back into the troll shows proper. And somewhere here is the trapdoor layer, which is the last ruins of the troll shows we need to discover. Well, even that is not true though, right? We need to discover the wilds of Bruin and Delosat. Aha! I knew there was something else that I actually mentioned in one of my previous episodes that we need to discover. So, I'll either meet you close to Delosat or the trapdoor layer next, which will be a long journey, but I'll see you over there. Alright, here we are at Ekat Candelet, and the good local folk here who like me very much at this point. I have a very high reputation with the people of Ekat Candelet and beyond. Have told me that the Delosat area is somewhere here, but they also warn me it's a pretty significant place of evil. Taubruinen is full of danger for the unprepared. Yes, I'm kind of unprepared still, guys, because apparently I haven't even realized that there is another very dangerous location in the troll shows that I wasn't aware of. So, in a way, I wasn't prepared. Okay, so this way we'll meet our doom, I think. So I think we have to go around, and I'll meet you down there somewhere. We'll see. Defeat trolls in the troll shows. 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 Oh yeah. Well, we did one. We still have to go a long way. So again, not today. Here we are though, crossing the wetlands and trying to figure out how to ascend in a way that might take us to Delosat. Now, there is of course, a path going up from here, but this will be interesting, guys, for sure, because I'm not convinced that the path up would necessarily take us to where we need to be. So let's first explore the river valley here. It's not really a valley, but the river gorge, and see if we can somehow penetrate this impenetrable rock. No, of course that won't happen. I'm still curious though. We want to exhaust all areas systematically before we decide to go up the hill. Aha! See? That was a good instinct. And here is Delosat. Wow. Well, so let us definitely read about Delosat. I think Delosat will play a role soon as part of our epic quest chain. So if I can even find oh yeah, the wilds of Taubruin. Here is Delosat. What are these strange ruins? They seem to be of ancient Cardolan origins, but the elves of Rivendell seem hesitant to speak of them at all. Yes, I got that vibe from the place I was just at. Some strange mystery surrounding them, and it may be that the only answers can be found within. Well, I don't think, even with my experience, I would want to go here all by myself yet. So we're just getting a glimpse, guys. for now. But I guarantee you, we'll be here soon for more significant developments. Okay, so now what's left before we head for the Misty Mountains is to find the trapdoor lair somewhere much further north over there. So yeah, I'll have to engage on quite a significant journey, so I'll meet you when I am in the proper area. Ah, behold the troll shows proper. So excited to be back here, such a beautiful area. Such a beautiful area as always. No, I enjoyed the angle of Middle a lot too, obviously. It's just, I don't know, there's something that I'm drawn to around here. Maybe it's the colors, maybe it's the music, maybe something else, but it's just so cool. The entire area for sure, including the angle of Middle, no doubt. And yes, this continues to be a rambling episode, ain't it? Here, another troll. That will pay us dividends for the future when we have to be done with that slave. And yes, I have to admit that the troll shows is the first area in which we're skipping quite a few deeds before we leave the area. But let me remind you that we will never be quite done, ever, with the troll shows for one simple reason and one single name, and that is Rivendell. We'll always have to come back here to seek the advice of Elrond, his wisdom, and to engage in much deeper and higher level deeds and quests than we have done so far. So we always have an excuse to be here and to get lost in the woods and kill a couple more trolls, and in the process finish a Slayer deed or two. Now, the trapdoor lair, the last ruin of the troll show that we need to find, is somewhere around here. Again, why do I know that? Is because the people around here trust me enough now to reveal all kinds of, you know, relatively secret information to me. So, having said that, it might still be a challenge finding it, of course, because they're just general instructions. And as you can see in the process, we're making a little bit of progress on defeating trolls. Wood trolls specifically, which is kind of surprising that we're doing it. You would think that we're just defeating regular trolls in the troll shows, but the wood trolls are, in a way, no less numerous. Maybe this is the place. Yes, well, I don't even know if we can go to it from here though, right? I don't think so. So that's interesting. And unfortunately there is no spider slayer deed. Okay, let's try to go down a little bit and try our luck on this side, just in case. Going up that way. No, no chance. Okay, and that's fair. Except I want to see if this circles back. Oh yeah, it does circle back that way. Okay, so that's a good sign. What is that here? Okay. All right then. A trapdoor spider lurker. Yes. We don't care about you anymore though. Aha. Well, that's great, guys, because as you can see, we are able to climb up here. And so hopefully we'll be able to discover the ruins that way. And we have been here very closely here in the woven fails before, getting lost, whatnot. But somehow we've never reached that that place here. Aha! And here is the trapdoor lair, with which we have completed the Explorer of the Troll shows as well. So two deeds. So first things first, let's look at the ruins of the troll shows and read about the trapdoor lair. Of the largest spiders in Middle-earth, it seems that some have descended from a particularly dark and evil brood. Among these creatures, It is not unheard of for them to possess a cunning intelligence, and even the power to speak in the languages of men. What? What? To speak in the languages of men? Wow. It is rumored that one such creature has made this ancient ruin its lair. Oh man, that gives me the creeps for sure. Huge spiders with cunning intelligence does not bode well for anybody. Okay, so we maxed out on empathy, if you can ever do that, of course. And maybe we'll do wisdom. Yeah, very well. So, let's see if we can find anything of interest here. Pretty interesting. Wow, I didn't know that spiders. I mean, these are not regular spiders, to be fair, but such level of intelligence and cunning is scary. And speaking languages that are not theirs, wow. I mean, that's one of the most scary things I've ever learned about so far in my adventures, guys. I have to admit it. Well, let's take a look at our quests here. So the epic quests take us into the Misty Mountains, talking to Gloin. So that's one thing. But we also had more quests that take us this way for sure. Misty Mountains, of course. Speak to Gloin. Find the hidden entrance to Goblin Town. That's for later. If you recall, we did some kind of in advance some Bilbo Baggins quests. Talk to Gloin, the deeds of Durin. So 3 reasons to talk to Gloin, at least. The Ballad of Bingo Boffin involves us defeating snow beasts in the Misty Mountains. See, everything leads to there for now. And the troll shows, well, some take us far away. Yeah, even to my hometown in Bree, which we'll eventually do. This one is north and east of Rivendell at Gloin's camp. Yes, so this one as well. So many. So 4 reasons to go to Gloin's camp and 3 reasons to talk to Gloin himself specifically. Tinudir, that's far away. So excellent, excellent. So now let's see what we can do here so that we can at least start the ascent, which we shall do together towards the mountains. I think I'll just meet you in Rivendell now. We are past the market of Rivendell. I fear no good can come of Heligrod inhabited again. Yes, and now we're starting our ascent here, guys, into the Misty Mountains. Here we are. And yes, I can already feel the air getting cooler, for sure. Even at the edge of... on this side, even though it's not much higher than on the other side of the valley, of the Rivendell Valley here, it is colder on this side, but perhaps because of the cold mountain air going down, is ascending on this side. And of course you can already see the snow up there. Exciting times. Of course, we're nowhere near the highest portion of the Misty Mountains. These are huge, huge mountains, both size-wise and elevation-wise. So this is just scratching the surface of the experience into going to those majestic mountains. Okay, and we have to turn this way. Excellent. Well, I'm excited as ever, guys. Continue my adventures in Middle-earth. Though, having said that, I just wanted to give you some heads up that I'll take some time off of adventuring here for about a week or 2 in the very near future. Perhaps there will be a couple more episodes this week, and then I'll call it a day for a while. But not to worry. I need to entertain myself at the very least, so I shall return in due time, in a couple of weeks, and continue. Oh, this snow is melting, but it's still quite cold here. And now we're probably in the Misty Mountains, the Bruinen source west, and this is Kirit Imladris, which makes sense, because Imladris is where we came from. As the snow lurkers make their way through the snow, shards of pottery and old relics become tangled in their root-like legs. If enough were gathered, these items may have interest to some of the scholars in Rivendell. Collect relic fragments from the snow lurkers in the Misty Mountains. I didn't even know they're snow lurkers. I thought they were just bog lurkers. Wow. Unwitting scavengers. Okay. If they're unwitting scavengers, why do we need to kill them? Oh, because they attack us. Okay, fair enough. Here, we defeated one snow lurker. And collected a relic fragment, apparently. Snow beasts can be found throughout the Misty Mountains, especially near the source of the Bruin. Defeat snow beasts wherever you encounter them to make the mountain passes safer for those that travel through. Rampaging beasts. On that note, my friends, I think that's a good place to end this episode. Enjoy my tricks here with my feet, and I'll see you soon for more adventures. Take care. Goodbye.